Okay. Just going to open up my laptop, bear with. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, there's a few of you coming in this evening. What pattern's that? So just bear with me. Looks like my pattern keeper's playing. Oh, that's why I'm looking at completely wrong bit of pattern keeper. Oh my goodness. You know, you're just looking at pattern keeper and you think, that's not showing me my pattern. No, it's because it's showing you a completely different bit. Hello to Kelly, Kay, Jane, Jennifer, Liz, Charlotte, Gail, Anna Karen, Peggy, and Cheryl. Good evening to you all. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. Excuse me. Hi Shirley. What am I going to work on tonight? Which bit? Right, well, I'll carry on trying to finish this flower and start some bits around it. Hi Katinka. Hey. Hope you're all doing well. Wednesday night. Hump day. Okay. So, yeah. So and Tell thread is open as usual. So if you've not put anything on, this is your cue. Go and pop something on thread. Also, what are you working on? Magpie for me. What are you guys working on this evening? Let me know. Ooh. Okay. I've been working on my lily today. So this feels tiny after 14 count. But it is what it is. I'm under 5,000 stitches on my lily, so that's good. Quite a lot done in the last day or two, so very happy with that. Kelly's stitching the monochrome ornament right now. Woohoo! Whip go cross stitch for Cheryl, and she's working on a Taylor Swift. Fantastic. Liz is still on the mini Rainbow Dragon 3. Fabulous. Looking good though, Liz. I've got Andy with me. Hannah is in the bath. But Andy's here with the bell. So any of your milestones, let me know. Peggy is working on Lord Snuggle Kitty. And Charlotte is crocheting the border for her blanket. Awesome stuff. Touching the awesome sky for Jane. Already seen a good variety of stuff in here. Shirley's working on her cat doll, pain-free crafts version. And Liz is just starting on the blue at the top of the second eye for the dragon. Awesome. Fantastic. Kay was studying a needle. Well, that's as good as an excuse as any, Kay. Abundance of fruit, 79.69% done. 735 stitches in today. Fabulous. I saw that you'd made some real good progress on it, Kay. It's looking wonderful. Gail working on Letty Stitch the Muse. Already stitched this one on 14 count, doing this one on 16 count. Fantastic. Tentative finish date is the 6th of August. Awesome. That'd be fantastic, Kate. Almost to page 4 on finish on American Sampler for Jennifer. Fantastic. Kashi, hey Kashi, been a while. Yeah, hope you're doing well. And have you got some stitching on the go? Let us know what you're working on. Okay. Still working on the mantis. Fabulous. So sew and tell threads open, so if you want to pop something on there, Kashi, that'd be fantastic. Fire smoke very bad in the Fraser Valley today. Oh heck. Make sure you stay safe, Kelly. Presumably it's far enough away from you that although you can see the smoke, you're not going to be directly affected by the fires. There's been a few, I was saying on Sunday, there's been a few wildfires here in the UK. Not as bad as it was a few years back. A few years back, we had some terrible wildfires. So waiting on my painted faux delivery. Tracking says it was out for delivery in Malaga. 7:45 on the 18th of 7th. Malaga is a 40-minute drive away. I bet it'll come all of a rush. There was a bad one up in the Cairngorms at the weekend. Yes, I think that's the one that I read about. Been packing today. Me and hubby off to Wales tomorrow for 5 days, says Gail. Lovely. Enjoy. There is a new fire east of here, Highway 3's close both directions between Sunshine Valley and Manning Park. Blimey. A bit close for comfort. Number 12. I think I need a bit of block stitching in my life tonight. I'm going to get in some of this yellow. That's out of the way. Highway 1 is still closed, partly due to the new fire just south of the town of Boston Bar. Dear. It's not good, is it? Oh, it's just gone quiet. It's been quite noisy here all day today. kids have been off school or off school now for the summer break here. So we didn't have the usual morning school run. But we have had a bit of noise this evening, and of course next door, the noise from next door is ridiculous. Hey Alison, cross stitching on the front of a t-shirt as a gift using waistcloth. Been years since I've done this. Fabulous. I did a model stitch recently with some soluble canvas. That was fun. Haven't used soluble canvas in a long time, and I was stitching on a linen as well. But it wasn't a linen that was designed for cross stitching on. It was, you know, fabric linen, clothing linen, as it were. It turned out very nice though. Kelly says back in a minute. No worries at all, Kelly. Yeah. So today I had an appointment this morning and went out in a jumper because it was quite cloudy and it looked like it was threatening rain. Although we haven't had any, which is good. And the weather's just been very changeable again. It's actually been quite humid, quite warm, but without the sun. We're never happy with the weather here in Britain, are we? Rather than picking.
I've done it now.
Too hot, too cold, too dry, too wet. We're always complaining. Yeah, indeed. All right, that's us Brits. Moan, 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 moan. I have to say it's been a lot more pleasant to work in. At least my ears don't sweat anymore at the minute. You know, when I'm wearing my headset at work, my ears sweat. And when it's really bad, I'm like, have to bath every night. I mean, most people do bath every night anyway, but or shower or whatever. I tend to do one, miss one. So bath and then good wash. Because to be fair, if I'm not going out anywhere, I'm not getting mucky. But you know, when it'd been really hot, I was in the bath a lot more, and I was like, oh, Andy, please don't run the bath too hot. Now I'm on hold, so I'm going to watch for a bit, but not chat. No worries. Too still or too windy. Yeah, that's true. As well, yeah, one way or another. But yeah, it's interesting about you saying about the cairngorms there, Kay. There were some fires on the Pennines, and Michelle, who lives, Stitchmania Stash Michelle, lives quite close to there, and they were quite badly affected. Had to be sort of diverted around a long route to get home. Warm today for us, 30 degrees Celsius, and then tomorrow it's going to be a cooker, 35. I think today we had about 23 here, if I'm not mistaken, which is certainly a lot more comfortable than the 33 plus that it was a couple of weeks back, 36 in places. We were warmer by 1 degree. That doesn't happen. No, that's true. Doesn't happen very often at all, does it? Yeah, I think it's about 23. You can tell it's not quite as hot now because the menagerie of cats around again. They don't come during the day when it's very hot. When it's cooled down, they're back. Oh, Hannah's running more water in her bath. Oh dear.
Took long enough.
I don't know what she's been doing. She went in there a good 45 minutes ago.
No idea.
Well, at least when she's in the bathroom, she's not messing around with shaking back, is she?
No.
She is funny. My needles come unthreaded. Hey Senga, good evening to you. How you doing? Has your training started? Was it you that had training this month? I can't remember. I think it might have been. Today we've had a high of 34, says Liz. It's 31 at the moment, but expecting a low of 24 tonight. Ooh. Still quite warm though, Liz. I expect though that you're used to it. Did you get your HGV license sorted out? That was funny. Electric fan going 24/7, bless you. Short time in work, that's me off till Monday. It's my induction for a new job Monday and Tuesday. Right, I knew it was coming up, just couldn't remember when. I am sure you will smash it. You will do a fantastic job. So anybody else sharing what they're working on this evening? I'm going to get my stitching shelf out tomorrow for the first time in ages. So I'm quite looking forward to that. And my lunchtime stitch appears to be going quite well. The dragonfly that I showed on my floss tube yesterday. And, you know, just one small change, I'm hoping will lead to big changes. It's going to be a pleasant 21 degrees in Llandudno with a light breeze. That's warm enough for me, says Gail. Yeah, you enjoy. Absolutely enjoy. I love Llandudno and Colwyn and Ross and all those other places on North Wales. It's my one of my favourite places. Hubby has a job interview tomorrow. Hey, congratulations to him. He got made redundant 3 weeks ago. Oh, heck. Cracky. Senga, you've had it quite a lot in your house today, this year so far, haven't you? Bless you. Well, fingers crossed for hubby. Hope it all goes well. It never ends with pause. Oh. I'm still waiting to hear about the model stitching. I'm hopeful still that the test will have been successful. If so, in the second half of the year, there'll be lots of model stitching for me. You should want some quick turnarounds as well. So if that happens, I may be pausing doing Stitch with Me's for a few weeks. But we'll see what happens. I've also got a holiday coming up, so there will be no videos at all. The last full week of August, which is like 24th of August, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are away. I'm not going to lie, I'm quite looking forward to a week away. It will be nice. And then we come back on the Sunday, and I'm still not at work on the Monday because it's the August bank holiday. So it's like an extra day off.
And that's why I said that week would be good to do Sunday to Sunday, so that you do get
the day off to recover from the travelling. Knowing me, though, I'll probably sleep all the way back. Don't usually sleep when we're going places, but I normally sleep when we're coming back. Same when we're out filming for your channel. I normally sleep when we're coming back. Come on. Okay. Back over now and more for show and tell. So do get your comments in on the thread. I've already got at least one email, so thank you very much. And I did have a sneaky peek at show and tell earlier on. There's some fabulous looking projects on there. I paid a solicitor's bill, so fingers crossed there'll be no more. And hopefully in the next couple of months things will then be finalised. And I will be the proud owner of my own unencumbered property. It's taken nearly 2.5 years to get to this point, where I can see the finish line. Kelly's back. Had to call Celebrity Cruises and give them the Amsterdam Cruise passenger terminal website link to my daughter. Fantastic. Celebrity cruises. I like the idea of that. Speaking of celebrities, we've had one or two more pass away, haven't we? Kevin Keegan, Brenda Fricker, and one or two others as well. And of course, we all know about what happened to poor Anne Widdecombe.
We know a bit more about that now.
It is good, Gail. Thank you. Yes, and finish line indeed to celebrate. Yep. You know, when I do get to the finish, I will be so happy. I can't even, cause it will finally mean that I'm free.
Born free.
It's been very cruel the last few years. Daughter and friend are staying in Amsterdam for a few days before boarding celebrity eclipse on Sunday. The only afternoon KLM flight from Vancouver in about 3.5 hours from now. Wow. So going into Amsterdam for a few days, city break, look around, that kind of thing, and then onto the ship. Where does the ship cruise to, Kelly? Itineraries round trip Amsterdam with 3 port stops in Norway. Fabulous. You know why Norwegian vessels have a barcode on the side? Are you ready for this one, Andy?
I know this one.
So they can Scandinavian. Even Hannah sniggered at that was coming down the stairs. Oh, here she comes, Andy, you've got a job.
Dear Snakes,
Yes.
do with this, please. But don't ask me to get down, because if I get down, I'm not going back up.
Oh, don't worry, I'll come up to you for a change.
No, I didn't.
Why won't you get back up?
Because she hurts her leg, hasn't she? I may not have agreed with the politics, but I'm going to miss Anne Widdecombe because of her sense of humour and her sharp wit. Yes. Nobody deserved what happened to her. And what makes it even worse is that the perpetrator's property where he was arrested is about a mile-ish from my stepdad. Puts this town back on the map again for unfavourable reasons, doesn't it? And you like that one, Jane, did you? Scandinavian.
You don't, do you?
Looks like they're on the hunt for ice cream.
The same as this one.
I always liked Anne Widdecombe when she did that programme with Mick Philpott. And she was basically calling him out and telling him, you know, you need to get a job. And she was so right about him, about how he was.
Oh, Nick and Doodles will spot the 2 minutes because
Okay.
it's mine.
I want to sit here because sometimes sat over there, it hurts my back when I lean forward all the time. I've been doing a lot of that today.
But yeah, the way that it happened, nobody deserves that.
No.
Andy saw a link on the news. Can you not wiggle your foot? It's distracting. Saw a link and shared it with us about the degree of what had happened to her. And apparently it only took literally 2 minutes and it was all caught on camera in her property. That must be horrific. The person who had to watch that back, they will be having nightmares over that.
There are trained professionals who deal with that sort of stuff.
It doesn't
but it's still
matter.
nice.
You're still a human, aren't you? As a human being, you can't say that it won't affect you. You know, I mean, I saw some pretty gnarly things when I was working in the hospital, and you know, some stuff that you see just on the living isn't nice. It's even worse when that person's come to the nasty end that she had. Number 9. But no, we might not agree with her and, you know, her political leanings and all the rest of it. But still, you know, human being.
I think it's dead to murdered.
No.
Or killed at all, really.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, a family must be, it's tragic for him. It will affect them even with the training, yeah, indeed. The day that you get used to it is the day that you should give up seeing that kind of thing. When it becomes normal, that's when you should give up, you know, the job, if that's what you're trained to do, because it should always be shocking.
I couldn't imagine doing a job like that.
Well, don't forget, I know, you know, when we were on holiday last year, a couple of years back in Pagham, I saw my dream job, coroner's assistant. I would love to do that job.
Why?
I don't know, that sounds really, really weird, because you'd be going to the scenes of where people have passed away. But I have an interest in that sort of thing, and not just a rubbernecking nosiness.
No, but in fairness though, with bodies and that, like,
Mm.
they clean them up a bit, don't they, before they send them off?
Well, yeah, but you still got to see the scene, haven't you? I mean, come on. But anyway. I think I would have loved to have been a coroner if I could have done that. The local coroner's called Nicola. Did you know that?
I don't know.
It's not me.
How do you know that?
She's a local coroner for Rotherham and Doncaster, Nicola Mundy.
Oh.
It used to be Stanley Hooper. You see the name in the advertiser all the time.
Oh, okay.
Senior crime officer, I think I'd have liked to have been. Totally agree with it. The day doesn't affect you is the day you walk out the door. Yep. I worked as a healthcare assistant on a geriatric ward. And some of the things I saw there would make your toes curl up. And I think you know the kind of thing I'm talking about, Shirley. Whether you're being a nurse and all, you'll know about this kind of thing. And I never got used to it. Never got used to it. Because I knew that the day I did, that was the day I couldn't do it I shouldn't do it anymore. Not I couldn't, you shouldn't, because you stop caring. I've done a few jobs in my lifetime. All of them have been equally interesting, though, and I've learned from every single one. It's just that some shoes have got a sock that goes with them and some haven't. So some jobs I didn't particularly stick with, but others I did.
I mean, I need a list of jobs.
Well, you need a list of jobs that I've done.
Ah.
Waitress, barmaid, bar manager, McDonald's crew,
I remember that one, yeah.
shop assistant,
In a shop.
yeah, shelf stacker in a supermarket, cafeteria assistant,
Quite helping in a cafe, that. Huh.
yeah, call centre worker,
You did that a couple of times, or that one time.
a couple of times, because currently I work in what is effectively a call centre.
From home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carer in the community, carer in hospitals, cleaner,
Me.
yeah, trying to think what else now.
You've been at nursing home, I know that one.
Yeah, carer in a nursing home, yeah. Restaurant manager, cook, because I've done cooking jobs before. All sorts, really.
You've been around a bit, though.
Gee, thanks, Anna. Yeah, yes, I have worked in a few different jobs, but you know, you've got to try them out. You know, does it suit you?
Oh,
And if it doesn't, you move on, don't you? Oh, I worked in a mobile phone shop once as well.
And you couldn't still be working.
For about 2 weeks, I hated it.
Oh, fair enough then.
It didn't work. That was for the car phone warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I worked in 3 different McDonald's.
Was it the car phone warehouse that was at Parkgate? Oh.
No, it was in London.
Oh, I should lose all of London.
Yeah, it was on Baker Street.
That told me nothing, but carry on.
Where Sherlock Holmes is. Oh, that's train, that underground station with all the Sherlock Holmes. Can't remember
I
it.
just know the name of it, I don't know anything else.
Okay.
I know the name of it and it's in
Hey, Laurie. Yeah, it's a bit of life experience. Yeah, worked a few jobs. Tried to find the right one.
I'd argue that I technically have 2 jobs.
Oh, yeah, would you?
Well, yeah.
Stop wiggling your foot, it's distracting.
Sorry. Because I'm a cleaner, but then when they're short staffed,
You're
I
a
end up in the
support.
caring side of it. So,
Yeah.
2 jobs.
Yes, Anna Karen, very near to 221B Baker Street, indeed. It was actually on that same side as where the fictional 221B would have been.
221B doesn't exist, right?
Exactly. Exactly,
It's funny though,
221B doesn't exist.
It's actually marked on the map.
Yeah, it will be, because it's the nearest approximation to it.
It's more than that, it's the Sherlock Holmes Museum, 221.
221 is, but 221B doesn't exist.
Correct.
221 is also a bus route.
I worked in 3 McDonald's. I worked in Chelmsford. I worked in Liverpool Street in London. I was in Liverpool Street when the Bishopsgate bomb went off in 1993. And then I worked in Chesham McDonald's when I met my ex-husband.
Goodbye, peeps.
Au revoir, Hannah. to be fair, quite a lot of things I've either seen or had experience of, or know somebody that's done that job. Yeah. Oh, courier, that's the other job I've done. Courier, parcel delivery. Can't forget that. Model stitcher, can't forget that. YouTuber, can't forget that. Is it a bank Sherlock address? No. 221 Baker Street is the Sherlock Holmes Museum, but 221B Baker Street, the actual fictional address, doesn't exist, even though it's marked on the map. I've walked or been by there on Baker Street on a coach chaperoning student tours. Ah. Right, let's have a little show and tell, shall we?
Hold on, let me find the jingle. I'm on my phone here.
Okay.
Just give it a couple of minutes.
Oh. I'll tell you what, I'll thread up my needle with my next colour. Or my next thread. Here's some people frown on working on at McDonald's. They are so wrong. It's such a good thing to have in the CV. Yep. I actually got to be a shift running floor manager at one point. And I went to, and yes, it actually does exist, Hamburger University, to take my shift running floor manager's certificate. Because to be a floor manager in a McDonald's, not only did you have to have the on-the-job training, but you had to then take a test.
Jingle.
Okay, go on. Thank you, Andy.
Welcome.
Yes, it is a very good thing to have McDonald's on your CV. And like I said, going to Hamburger University was quite a thing.
Sorry.
What?
That's all right. Go on, try it.
Okay, so Alison is using waistcloth on the front of a t-shirt, stitching with DMC threads over 2. And that looks absolutely fantastic. It's like a, what do you call this? It's like a paisley-esque sort of pattern, isn't it? But it almost looks like a bird at the moment. It's very sweet. And the pattern that she's using is from the World of Cross Stitch magazine, Holiday Stitches Feeling Floral Cards. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that with me, Alison. Let's go and have a look in your group and see what we've got in here when it loads. Okay. Oh, I'm warm. Oh. Nope. Looks like my browser's messing about. Let's just reopen it. Get rid of my Gmail as well. Yes, lovely bright colours on that one, Alison. And when the back stitch is done, it'll really will truly pop, won't it? Don't know why it keeps bringing up the 12th of July Sunday stream thread on here. I don't know, maybe my tablet needs a reboot. I'm going to chuck it out at flipping window in a minute. There we go. come on. We're getting there. Nails day on Saturday. These are definitely got some regrowth on them there, so I'm getting ready to get them done. So, but yeah, Saturday we will be getting them done. Okay, Linda, it's been a while since she posted an update, a whole year since she started this project. This is Pokemon Generation 1. Stitched on 16 counts, 2 over 1 with DMC. There we go. That's it. So happy with 81% complete. Doesn't that look fantastic? I'm just going to zoom in a little bit and we're going to go left to right. Let me just... There we go. So there we go. Look at that. So super detailed. And there's Pikachu down there in the corner. But yeah, looks fantastic. That at 81% completed. It looks absolutely awesome, Linda. Nicely done. Okay. Carla shared this and it is incredible. This is so true. So it says, want to know the secret to cross-stitching faster? Want to cross-stitch faster? Avoid these 5 things: work, cooking, laundry, cleaning, and life admin. Now that's something I can get behind. Okay. I'm Blue has started a thread here on the 20th of July. Can we talk about the fine line between collecting kits and straight up hoarding? Just did a head count and I have 152 kits so far. So if you want to get involved in that discussion, there it is. I think we did talk about this one on the 19th. Cross-stitch conversion to a diamond painting that Mandy's doing. Sarah has shared this Monday freebie from Romy's Creations. It's okay to cut negative people out of your life. Just don't use your fabric scissors. Andy's having a chuckle at that too. And I think that is the only posts to look at further down. Oh, we did miss one the other day, and I'm really sorry about this. We did miss this little cutie of Monique's. I mean, goodness, look at this. Her little fairy companion while she's stitching away on her dragonkin. Okay. So here comes tonight's stream thread. Let's see what we've got. So Shirley has got progress on her Catdalf, 2,701 stitches out of 90,000, or at 3% complete. And she's stitching this 1 over 1 full cross. Looking fantastic, Shirley. Okay, and there's another view. And this is Catdalf from Pain Free Crafts. Urte has got a different type of finish this time. Look at this little cutie. It's an amigurumi Smurf. He's so cute. Absolutely adorable. Love him. Andy, look. I love him. I want one. Yes, it's a different pattern to mine, that one. My Catdalf is the Malcolm Watson, Heaven and Earth design. Shirley's is Pain Free Crafts, but I can't remember the artist off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I love him. New starts for Kelly. This is another angel project, stitching her 2 over 2 on some random 28 count fabric, from Etsy. I am happy with how the project's looking so far. The stitched area is the bodice of her gown and part of her left arm. Looking good, Kelly. Your stitches are always super neat. I absolutely love your stitching. I don't know what it is. You seem to get yours so neat. Vincent He is the artist, says Shirley. Thank you, Shirley. And this is the book that the chart is in. So let me just zoom in a little bit. So we have a fairy there sat on a moon by the look of it. So yeah, that is lovely, Kelly. Oh, my t-shirt, Alison's t-shirt project was a new stitch started last night. There you go, Alison.
I am listening.
Mini Sailor's Ruin by Anne Stokes for Sarah. And she's stitching this on 25 count easy grid, 2/1 full cross. 9,581 out stitches, or 13.59%. And that is looking fantastic. Love those blues and greens. Okay, and here is the mock-up. So there we go, mermaid holding a skull. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this one. This is Diane's progress on Old World Map 2. Another 2-row column completed. And look how fantastic that is. And it's a huge piece. Absolutely enormous.
I hope you're talking about the stitching.
I'm just zooming in so you can have a look. So pretty much to the right hand side. And yes, I did hear that. I'm just choosing to ignore you, dear.
Why?
Because I am.
Well,
Talk about it later.
You're in a room full of women. I'm pretty sure that they're all appreciating this.
Size matters. Is that the same chart Jules is stitching? It's stunning. I believe so, yes. Emma Louise has been working on The Harpy by the Artsy Housewife. Currently a Patreon exclusive, but should be available to public next year. Stitching this on 1/2 on 40 count linen, Stormy Night by Zweigart, using the Cold 4 DMC, 4,333 out of 25,495 stitches, or 17%. And look at those colours in the top there. Isn't that fantastic? Loving it. Nicely done. Okay. Oh my gosh, isn't that quirky? And there's the full mock-up of it. That is really quirky, that one. Hey, Tori. Okay, Jane is working on Touching the Autumn Sky. May finish during the live stream. Let me just turn her around. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Beautifully done, Jane. Watching in the background noise while I help Dina clean. Okie dokie. Hey, Dina. Okay. Gemma is working on her Deer Creek by Heaven and Earth Designs. And it looks like the first pass is completed. So Gemma will be starting on her second pass soon enough. That looks phenomenal. Okay. Cheryl is working on her Taylor Swift for Whip Go Cross Stitch. And this is one that looks like, what did they call him that did the Campbell's soup tins? That artist.
Oh.
Oh, Gem's made a good start on the second pass. Oh, brilliant. Warhol. Thank you. Andy Warhol. That's it. So, yeah, it looks like it's Andy Warhol inspired. But, yeah, looking good, Cheryl. Kay is working away on her abundance of fruit. Severin Rosen chartered for the Haid 2026 stitch along. 25 count, easy count Lugana, CXC 1/1, full cross. Not including today's stitching, she has completed 67,923 out of 86,156 stitches, or 79%. 18,200 stitching remaining. If she stitches it monogamously at current stitch rate, it will be finished around August the 6th. But I love it. I love this bunch of grapes. How fantastic do they look? You could just pluck them and eat them. Oh gosh, don't start me with grapes. I can sit and eat a punnet all at once without even thinking about it. Yeah, that looks absolutely fantastic, Kay. And here is the mock-up. So yeah, just got some more water, some more grapes, some more water and peaches, and she'll be done. Go for it, Kay. Don't burn yourself out though. Charlotte is busy crocheting. First row is done. 4 more to go. Love that green colour. It's really cute. It looks like blue, 2 shades of blue, and then we're into a pinky peach. Looking good, Charlotte. The yellow is the next one. You are cracking along with this. Fantastic. Nicely done. Danny is working on her Praying Mantis, charted by Haid. Whimsy T is the artist. Milestone reached 75.45%. Not been doing much stitching lately, but he's trying to get some crochet blankets done. But oh my gosh, that looks phenomenal. Let me just zoom in a little bit because the picture is from quite the distance. So there's the front. And just look at that wing detail. Isn't that amazing? Always amazes me how a couple of different colours and needle threaded can produce something so stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And here is the mock-up. So, yep, looking awesome. And Danny's also working on a crochet blanket. Wow, look at that. That is like that's like a proper mandala, isn't it? Love that. I would love to be able to do that. Just zoom in. So like branches coming up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Loving it. Okay. So there we go. So that is your live stream thread, guys. Let's just have a look, make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope. So thank you very much, those of you who have submitted on live stream, the live stream thread. Thank you very, very much. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Magpie and do a few more stitches on him. You're trying to add one, Laurie, on that thread. Oh, let me just unlock it again because I've just locked it. Oh, come on. Oh, your phone's died. Oh, bless you. There we go. Right. Okay. Let's get some more of these yellow stitches in. Yeah. Oh, I haven't shown you my progress, have I? So this is my new start. My lunchtime stitch. My new start. Thank you. So this is my dragonfly. There are 3 or 4 colours in there, although it doesn't look like it because they all look like the same colour. Let me just, does that make it any better? Nope, they all look like the same colour. So yeah, I have been busy working on my lunchtime stitch and being a bit more relaxed about the numbers. Those of you that saw my floss tube yesterday will know what I'm talking about. So there we go. Okay. So yeah, I just, love doing a sew and tell because there's all kinds of different stuff in there. There's some really interesting designs. There's full coverage, non-full coverage. I love that little Smurf. He's just adorable. Trying to figure out where the cinnamon smell is coming from, says Kay. Oscar must have knocked a bottle of cinnamon scented antibac cleaner over whilst chasing flies earlier. Oh dear. Not like Hannah with the shaken bag. Oh my goodness. I love the smell of cinnamon. Mind you, I also like the smell of nutmeg. There used to be a place in town where we could buy scones from. They were like a brown scone. They weren't cheap. They were like £1.50 each.
Country green.
Yeah, but they were huge, and they would make a meal all in themselves. You could slice them into 3. And you could smell the cinnamon and what have you in them. Oh, beautiful. Is Hannah ever going to live the shaken back down? Nope. She is not. She is stuck with that. She does do some daft stuff from time to time. There was like the time when she decided she was going to cook noodles and she forgot to put water in the pan. And the time when we ran out of milk, so she decided to try and keep the Weetabix warm by microwaving them. And there was nothing on them, no water, no milk, no nothing. I do love her to bits, though. She does come out with some stuff, so. To be fair, I mean, she will laugh at them herself. She'll, her face when I said you didn't need to use the whole thing of shaken back. It was a picture. Live and learn, yes, indeed. But with Hannah having her autism diagnosis, it just sort of adds that little extra dimension. Bless her. She's a good lass, though. She really is. She came home yesterday with flowers for me. Was it yesterday? Monday. Flowers for, well, you saw my floss tube on Tuesday. She'd just gone to Home Bargains, and then I think she'd gone into Asda's, and she come home with 3 bunches of flowers for me. Bless her. It seems to be her thing lately, bringing me flowers, which is really lovely. You got to get to going doing something, and once in a while forget a step. Yes, that's true. You certainly do. I mean, to be fair to Hannah, it's took her a lot longer to learn the steps. But she's fairly independent. I mean, she can cook for herself, she can clean for herself, she can wash her clothes. She knows how to be, careful with her money and all the rest of it. She does an awful lot for herself. She's quite independent. Of course, having her own job and stuff is lovely for her as well. So yeah, I'm quite proud of the young lady that she's become, because she can do so much. And we've taught her that yes, it can be a bit difficult, but once you learn it, you can use it, and it's a skill for life. And to be fair to Hannah, her life skills are really good. So remember that day that she got the job, come flying down the stairs in floods of tears. I was like, what's wrong? I got the job. Such happy tears from her. And now, I mean, she does her 18 hours cleaning, and she does some support work from time to time as well. She's doing an MVQ. So, yeah, she's doing really well. And then we have Victoria, who can probably hear me. And of course, she is adulting, life skills in her own home, managing her bills and things, and appreciating the annoyance of having the council tax come in or the water bill come in, and thinking, what am I actually paying for? Holding down a job, and has responsibility for a kitty cat. So she's doing so well as well. And again, Victoria can cook, can clean, manage her finances. I think they're both doing well. If you can keep a roof over your head and feed yourself, keep yourself in a job, then you're doing well. In this life, it's hard. Have you finished with your stuff for today, love?
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's going to get lunch, and she'll see us around. No worries, Kelly. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button if not done so already if you are leaving. Likes do help, so thank you all so much. Had a few new faces pop up in my comments this week as well, which has been nice. Okay. I can hear a mother's meeting going on outside. Just when I said it was nice and quiet, eh? Dum, dum, dum. Where's it you off to on Friday?
Roughly in Switzerland. Both in Charnwood.
Leicestershire?
Yeah. Obviously. One of them more famous than the other for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, Sandy's going to the place where the parents of Madeleine McCann live.
And I know I know exactly where their house is, but I'm not going to go.
No.
To be fair, it is common knowledge where the house is. Because of the charity they set up.
Yeah, but it's still not fair to share it, is it?
No, I won't share. I'm not that stupid. But I mean,
Andy gets to see all kinds of interesting places on his tours.
yes. Yes, I do.
It's good though, because you learn something, we learn something.
Which is, I suppose...
It's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'm guessing that this is kind of an ideal time for a shameless plug. Get watching me, people, if you don't already.
I think lots of my viewers do watch you. Yeah, Maddie's brother's competing at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. Yep. Yeah, but hopefully he will be a competitor in his own right and not Madeleine McCann's brother, if that makes sense. Reminds me of almost reminds me of something that somebody once said about Judy Garland. Judy Garland had a sister, and Judy Garland's sister passed away while Judy Garland was still alive. And even in death, her sister couldn't escape the Judy Garland's sister moniker, because the obituary read such and such person, Judy Garland's sister dead. Or the headline should I say. I think that's the thing though, isn't it, when you're attached to somebody with a degree of fame, whether it be sought or not, because some of us, some people don't seek fame. So yeah. I hope he does well, and comes home with the medals. I do think it's a very big shadow to come out from under, isn't it, for him? When did the Commonwealth Games take place, Kay, or have they already started? I must confess to not being particularly well up on sporting matters. My sport involves a walk to the chip shop. That one. There we go. I don't think you're into things like Commonwealth Games, are you, love?
No.
I don't mind it though when Andy stops up late to watch some kind of sport, because it means I can stop up a bit later and do a bit more stitching. Opening ceremonies tomorrow evening. Oh, right, okay. I would presume some of it's going to be at the SSE Hydro. Not been there, but I hear it's good. I don't know if we've got many more sporting events coming up this year. When we've had Wimbledon, we've had the World Cup, Commonwealth Games are about to open, snooker's already been and gone. What's the next big thing on the horizon?
I don't know.
Oh, your YouTube crashed, oh heck. Annoying when that happens. Sometimes I get the not responding thing and I hate that. This tab is not responding. Do you want to wait or exit the page? I want to wait, you silly thing. Because if I exit the page, I'll still end up waiting 3 business days for it to sort itself out. I'll only be watching the athletics. I quite like things like I'll watch gymnastics and I'll also watch diving and things like that. Athletics and things I'm not so fussed about. I do quite like that winter one though, one where they do the skiing and the shooting. What do they call that, Andy?
What's that?
That winter one where they do the skiing and the shooting.
I don't know.
Oh. Quite like to watch that in the Winter Olympics. What is the name of the one that Prince Harry's involved with? My son was a performer with Cirque du Soleil here in Toronto a few years ago. The one that Prince Harry's involved with, Meghan Markle. Oh, do you mean the Invictus Games? Sorry. Invictus Games are next year. 2027 in Birmingham. And then I think they've just announced that they're going to be 2029, I think, in Korea. Biathlon, that's it. Thank you, Kay. Couldn't remember the name of it, but I know I enjoyed watching it. Go like the clappers on the cross-country skis. Oh, not Invictus. Yeah, go like the clappers on the cross-country skis and then have to stand, aim and shoot. I think I'd be all over the place. Oh, my son was with it. Oh, he met her there, right? I'll see. You met Meghan Markle, your son. They're a right flipping pair, them two. Honestly. It comes across as a completely exasperating man-child. You seem to have missed I finished touching. Oh, Jane, you finished touching the autumn sky. Yay! It didn't come up on the chat, that's why. I've just gone back a little bit. I can't see it. Nicely done. Awesome. That's fantastic. How many finishes is that for you this year then so far, Jane? Got to be 4, hasn't it? 4 or 5? You've done loads. Absolutely amazing. Oh, it's on the Facebook page. All right, I see. Okie dokie. That's because I'm plumbed into Pattern Keeper. Let's go and have a look. Four. Awesome stuff. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Come on. There we go. It's all done. Oh, go away, keyboard. That looks fabulous, Jane. Absolutely fabulous. Love it, love it. Let's just zoom in. We can see some of these finer details. So this is it all complete now. Love her. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning finish. And number 4 for Jane for this year. Okay, it was the Pan Am Games in 2015. Nick was on a bike. Wow. Absolutely stunning, that, Jane. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Have I got enough thread here for 11 stitches? Yes. I am going to start next month to do a finish thread in the group, I think. you know, post your August finishes here, and then at the beginning of the following month we'll do the finishes on a stream thread, on a stream. I think that'd be nice. Celebrate all your guys' finishes. I'm playing thread chicken just a little bit. I usually win. I've usually either got ninjas or thread chicken, one or the other for me. But I needed some block stitching in my life today, hence me doing these bits of yellow. And it does look like I've got a fair bit done, actually. Not worked on this for a couple of weeks, so and thread chicken I've won. But yeah, I'm definitely under 5,000 stitches now on my lily. I think about 4,600 to be precise to go. So that's coming along. I'm quite happy with that because it means it won't be too much longer and we'll be at that finish line. Of course, a week on Sunday I'll be stitching on the first of my 2 new starts, which will be Tree of Life, the Cross Stitch Studio. It comes up as my Sunday stitch. Hey Cynthia, you're all good. How are you this evening? A chance to sit down, I'll bless you. Yeah. I know that feeling, but for me it's more a chance to relax. Because obviously I work sitting down. Unless I choose to have a walk around the kitchen while I'm talking on my headset, which I do sometimes. I find myself doing that, especially later in the day, as it gets sort of towards the end of my shift. I do want to sort of walk around a little bit. I don't do it when I'm in the office, but I definitely do it a lot when I'm at home. Headset on and have a trot around the kitchen. Nosy out the window. And then if I need to go back to my computer and do something, it's a 4 or 5 steps away at the most. Oh, look at that. You hate it when your needle comes unthreaded. I just didn't want to loop this one on because it's only a short thread. But still. See a little man mowing. He's mowing to get in his house, bless him. Okay. So I don't have much doing for the rest of the week. I've just got work tomorrow and Friday. But Saturday, it's nails day. So me, Hannah and Victoria will go and get nails done. Not quite sure what the plan is after that. And then Sunday, stepdaddy's coming as usual for his dinner. I have a chicken dinner planned. He likes a chicken dinner, bless him. Jane's having a celebratory cup of tea. Awesome stuff. Hannah and I went to the refurbished market last weekend and we had a nice hour trotting around the market and seeing a few people that we know. She got a few bits of clothes for a holiday. Hey Esther. Good to see you. How are you? Anyway, Jane, what's next? Now you have finished that beautiful, beautiful fancy lady. What are you going to do next? Talking about nails, one video you said something about cleaning under your nails. I have acrylic nails. What do you do, stroke use? Warm soapy water and a nail brush, usually. But sometimes, like if I'm working and I see something, I might just rub it with a needle tip. Like, there we go, look. A bit of soap from earlier. But usually it's just a soft nail brush and warm soapy water. I hear the Eeny Weeny Teeny Peeny Club's back in town. Listen at him. My gosh, he's compensating for something, that man. Not sure I have 2 memorabilias on the go and 3 other patterns. Not close enough to concentrate on them. at present. Okay. Yeah, definitely is. So yeah, just a soft nail brush or even a toothbrush, you know, like with a soft bristle toothbrush, because that works quite well. But to be fair, I mean, these will need a clean underneath when I get them done, because you can see my natural nails there. So they'll need to give them a clean underneath. I have got an acrylic lump under this one. You can see that there. They left that. That's been annoying me. So I shall get them to clean that when I go on Saturday. To be fair, the nail bar that we go to, they're super. They really are fantastic. We've never come out of there unhappy with what we've got. You know, they take absolute time and care. It might be that we see 3 or 4 different people, but you know, we always come out with really nice looking nails. But this time I've got a pattern that I want this time, and it's a couple of blue nails, and then the other nails are, one has a white tip, one has a blue tip, and there's some stripes across. Really pretty. So also I have some I've not touched for a while. I have to have a little dig out then, Jane, and see what's calling you. Yours always look nice underneath. It's annoying, that acrylic lump. Yeah, it is. It's only because I had a new set last time. I think it was last time when I went, or time before. And then the nail tech that I had, she was really lovely, but just didn't do the proper cleaning underneath on that one nail. And I didn't realise properly until I got out of the salon. So, copy Victoria. Well, I would, but stiletto nails are not really good for me for typing or stitching. This is the best shape for stitching, really. The soft oval square, soft square. It's the best shape for me. And I don't like my nails to be too long either. These are getting a little bit long now because I notice I'm making many more spelling mistakes, and the spelling mistakes I'm making when I'm typing, they're not, you know, putting an R where an E should be. It's like putting an extra letter in, because my fingers are striking 2 keys at the same time. So I definitely need them cut down, I think. I'm wondering what Victoria's going to have this time as well. Needs to get picking. Hannah will go for something nice, delicate and summery like she usually does. Let me just turn on my monetization as well while I'm here. Don't forget it. Oh. Dum. On you go. Hannah always picks something nice. Yes, she does. Hannah likes to keep her nails delicate because technically she's not meant to have them with the job that she does. But because she wears rubber gloves all day at work, she can get away with them. However, when she's on care support, she spends a lot of time with her hands behind her back or in pockets or whatever. But to be fair, I think if you're not doing hands-on nursing care, you know, like helping with, for example, personal care, personal hygiene, washing, toilet, this, that and other, I don't think nails should be a problem, but I digress. Obviously, the powers that be, I am not at liberty to change that. I know in hospital settings there are no, for obvious reasons, open wounds and so on, and germs getting underneath them. But in a care home setting where you're not doing personal care, because where Hannah works, it's independent living with support. There's no personal care element at all. So, you know, people aren't, you know, having to be bathed or washed or whatever, like you would be in a normal, say, elderly care home. The place that Hannah works is for adults, but not at retirement age sort of adults. It's not a retirement home. Building used to be many years ago because my mum, Hannah's nanan, worked there as the cook. But in more recent years, it's not. Playing catch up, says Alison. Hey, Alison. Hubby called. My dream stitch arrived within 6 days in Scotland. Wow, that's good. Fantastic, Alison. Good news. 6 days is a pretty good shipping time as well, isn't it? I did see as well on Facebook earlier, there was an advert and it was like a chatelaine. It wasn't chatelaine and it wasn't that tattoo that I've heard mentioned. It was something else that began with the letter I. And I was looking at it and I was quite intrigued. I have to find it and put a link in the group and ask you guys what you think. I seem to have got loads done on this tonight. Okay. It's called Imake. Imake. Thank you, Denise. That's the one I make. Imake. I'd make. Yes. I'd make. Yeah, that's it. I was watching it, the videos on the bus this morning. I was thinking, wow, they look really, really lovely. And it looks like that the instructions are super detailed as well. But it will have to wait because I have the 2 limited edition Witch Out USA ladies coming with the bead packs. I've got my Gecko Rouges to sort out as well. So it'll have to wait. I have plenty of stitching to do, to be fair. I have enough to keep me going for a long time. I'm planning to live to about 150, by the way, so, you know. I think I'd like to see them around for a bit longer and read the reviews and stuff and just make sure that they're genuine. Because although as well there's comments to say, oh, I got my kit from you and it's really quick this time or other. Some of those are bots. It's what they do to increase engagement. In Stitches with Emmy was gifted by a kit by the company and she's currently working on it. Oh, right, okay. Me too, at least 250. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that reminds me, I've also got an offer in my emails. Somebody's offering to send me a PDF to try from an Etsy shop. If it's any good, I will let you guys know. So I have a few admin bits to do. I'll probably get to them over the weekend. Get my invoice from Sarah. Sort out my Gecko Rouge order. I just want to stitch. Oh, to be able to do this full time. When I retire, I'm going to become a full-time influencer, if you like, on YouTube. And I'm just going to sit and stitch live on YouTube all day long. But you've got to wait 17 or 18 years for me to do that. What do you think, love? Do you think that sounds like a plan?
Mm.
You wouldn't mind if I sat and stitched all day, would you?
No.
I'm retired and busier than when I worked, but I'm doing all the fun stuff. Yep, that's what I'm ready for, the fun stuff. Okay. But until I retire, at least I have my retreats and things, and my floss tubes and stitch with me's and my stitchy friends, my model stitching and all that good stuff, don't I? Jane says, same here, retired and doing as much fun stuff as I can. I'm still waiting for that lottery win. And I do buy tickets. I won £3 on the Thunderball this week because I matched the Thunderball. But that's not going to get me very far, is it? I'll be able to retire for all of 30 seconds on that. Okay, let's get rid of some of these mark offs and stitches. We are nearly there for today, folks. Let's get back down this line of stitches. So Sunday's session, Sunday's live, I'll be working on One to Rule Them All. So we're back with the Lord of the Rings piece. It's a fairly small one, so it won't be long, that one, as it's focused for a finish, I don't think. Not this one in Evelina to do, I think. And then One to Rule will be focused for a finish, which will be good. Well, let's see how many stitches we did. So today I have done 385 stitches. So that's quite good, isn't it? And I seem to have got an awful lot done there. There's so much yellow. It's, you know, a hell of a lot more than when I started, that's for sure. Laurie's semi-retired and has too many chores through the day. One day a week is an all-stitch day. I'm hoping for the opposite, Laurie. One day a week for chores and every other day for stitching. That would be living the dream, wouldn't it? Right, so don't forget, please, guys, if you haven't done so already, to leave me a thumbs up on the way out. There's 20 odd of you currently watching and 15 thumbs up, so please do hit that button. It helps me no end. Oh, and just as before we leave tonight, Kay has got 1,000 up. Nicely done, Kay. Well done. So, yeah, thank you guys very much indeed for watching tonight. Thank you for sharing in the live stream thread. Always a pleasure to see your patterns and what you're working on. So, if I don't speak to you before, if you don't watch any of my other videos, we'll see you on Sunday for another live stream. So, have a great rest of the week. All right. Have a great one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.